In many ways, a lot of people can point at you as the sponsor of violence.
Oh, they do all the time.
In the street?
It's terrible. They come and bash me on the head and... No, of course they don't. They don't point the finger at me either, you know. I think that actually it's a good story that's whipped up in the press.
But we're talking about the Clockwork Orange story.
We're talking about that. I don't know why we want to talk about Clockwork Orange anyway. It's a very old hat now. You know, it's 3 years. It's more than 3 years since I finished making it.
Yeah, but it made big news, and it makes headlines every day in one place or another.
It is extraordinary. I think every time a magistrate wants to get his name in the papers, you know, he'll say that this crime is a direct result of Clockwork Orange.
All right. Well, before you pillory the magistrates, what kind of personal responsibility do you feel that you have? But before you
I don't have any responsibility except to myself.
But do you have any power of veto over the films that you're in? I mean, do you say this script is too violent for me to perform and I will not do it, or are you into it before you know that?
It's my choice. I mean, you know, you can't blame your agent. You make the choice whether you do the job or not, and you can always turn it down.
But do you acknowledge that you have any influence over people's
Of course you
behavior?
have influence, yes. One does, if you're in this profession like you do. I mean, like this media that we're on now. I mean, on television you can sell the public anything. Sell them a pair of socks with holes in it, and if you blanket the television enough, then they'll buy it. They'll think it's good.
That statement I would agree with, but it doesn't answer the question, which is that
What was it? I've forgotten it. Sorry.
But do you admit to personal responsibility? And if you do, how do you answer the charge?
Oh, is this a courtroom all of a sudden? No, I feel that I do my work as honestly as I can. If I do a job and accept that responsibility, I hope that I do it in the best way that I can. And I happen to believe in the morality of A Clockwork Orange. I believe in the morality and the philosophy of Oh Lucky Man as well.
Well, now let's not put them together to begin with, because I want to talk about The Lucky Man coming up now in a minute. I saw Clockwork Orange for the first time 2 weeks ago. I did find it unbelievably violent, and I thought its message was pessimistic.
Oh dear, Russell. Or may I call you Frederick?
Are you being violent with me again? All right, let's put that to one side. Let me say that I found it violent and unbelievably and pessimistic. Do you want to knock off those three now before we move on to A Lucky Man?
Well, it's your opinion. But I don't agree with you. I don't think it is pessimistic, A. I think that Burgess, who wrote the novel, let's not forget the writer, wrote a novel about the freedom of man to choose. He made it difficult for the audience because he made the main character, the anti-hero, a violent, evil force. Right. And therefore, of course, it made it very difficult for people to accept it. But I think that there's no catch-up in Clockwork Orange. You won't see any blood, slow-motion, dying shots. There's none of that. It's all done in a rather stylized way.
Well, I disagree with that. I think that Oh Lucky Man is infinitely more stylized than Clockwork Orange.